Hello everyone and welcome to Serpentes Sunday for September 17th, 2023. This is going to be a short video this week to put some of you at ease that are a little bit worried about your snake's ecdysis or shedding cycle. I've had several people contact me recently telling me that their snake was in blue but never shed. Now, please remember that snakes periodically do shed their skin, and some may shed only once or twice a year, and others might shed very, very frequently. That can depend on the type of snake, the size of their last meal, the frequency of their meals, their age, their reproductive status, a whole bunch of different things. Younger snakes, for example, or snakes that are very fast growing, or snakes that are experiencing disease or maybe recovering from an injury might be shedding more often. Female snakes are going to shed more frequently when they're going through breeding cycles. And older snakes who are growing very slowly and in good health may shed very infrequently. And species of snakes that have a very slow metabolism are going to tend to shed very infrequently. So here is the question that I've gotten from more than one person recently. My snake was in blue but never shed. What should I do? Well, if that is truly the case, then your snake may be experiencing a health issue, so please have them seen by a qualified exotic veterinarian. More often, though, it's going to be that the snake has actually shed and you just haven't found it. We would all like to find our snake's shed skin just like this, out in the open and all in one beautiful piece. But unfortunately, they don't always do this for us. Sometimes we find their shed skin like this. This shed skin was all balled up, just as you see it in my hand, and it was inside a hide. I've also found this same snake's shed skin balled up like this under substrate. So in other words, I had to play a game of hide and seek to even find this in the first place, and it is very small. This is that same ball of shed next to a pen. So this is a writing utensil, an ink pen, and it is not even as long as the cap of this pen. And so if you have a snake even smaller than this one, it may be that you're not finding the shed because it is in a hide, it is balled up, it is deep under substrate. If you have a bioactive enclosure, maybe your cleanup crew has eaten it, and if the snake didn't shed all in one piece, it might be spread out in little tiny balls and flakes all within the substrate or all over the enclosure in hiding places if your snake is not one to shed out in the open. Please refer to these books. These are the same books that I recommend so often for medical issues or for general information about snakes. It's Mater's Reptile and Amphibian Medicine and Surgery, and it's How Snakes Work by H.B. Lillywhite. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes to learn with me, and I hope I have put your mind a little bit at ease if you're not finding your snake's shed. Always remember to be kind and love your animals.